Hey, what's up everyone? That's not just your average Joe. My last two videos that I uploaded, I was really tired. It was really late at night, and I filmed it right after the maintenance, which was 2:30 a.m. for me. Um, so I came across a question of some of the Fire Emblem groups that I'm part of, and I was wondering if I answered it in one of my videos. I thought I did. So I just wanna do it again before before I start current topic. If you wanna check IVs, you go to unlock potential. If you say they're over level 1 and you wanna check their IVs, I mean you can probably guess it from 1 if you can remember what went up. But say they're level 10, just go to the unlock potential. Just go to you look at these base stats here, and that should be able to tell you what their IVs are, and then you can just go to IV calculator. Don't go to the current one. Go to the next one, the one that you unlock. You're not actually unlocking them. You're just doing this to check their IVs, right? So, with that out of the way, I wanted to talk about Zephiel, and because I said I would talk about him, but I didn't, and I'm gonna have to talk about Pala and all the other free units that we got recently. So, at least if I haven't already, I'm gonna check. So Zephiel, for example, he has good inherits, but specifically for armored units. Okay, where is this man? Obtain, no, rarity. So, we can go through Zephiel as a unit himself. Oh, I'm in unlock potential. That's why I don't see him. I'm an idiot. Okay, so when you go to Zephiel as a unit himself, I believe he has one of the highest HP, attack, and defenses in the game. I think, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. He's basically a very good armored unit. Kind of like a Hector, but not an axe unit. So he has the highest HP, the third highest defense, and he's in top 10 for attack. So that's not bad company to be with. His resistance is 24, which, that's kind of alleviated with his high HP, to be perfectly honest with you. And speed 16. So speed is actually the least important least important stat for him, because he comes with a built-in wary fighter. So he's not too bad. He's not too bad in that way. I think I inherited this spirit defense. I don't think that he actually has that. Where's my 3-star? Pretty sure he has active skill, weapon, A and B slot. I'm pretty sure that's what he came with. Okay, so Wary Fighter, excellent. Excellent on Zephiel. What's not excellent? Oh, I gave him a share. Okay. What's not excellent is the life and death. This makes other than the attack, why are you giving this to Zephiel, right? Just give him death blow. Attack plus 3 is better, because why are you decreasing your defenses and increasing your speed? Like that. I get that. I get why they gave him life and death, because it's kind of like his character from the game. But I figured even if you were thinking about the game and life and death, I figured death blow would also be like a good A slot for him to have instead of life and death. From you can gather his personality, he's giving up on humanity. So he has no faith in humanity, which is fair. So, yeah. So in terms of skill and inherent potential, the life and death is excellent for brave users who are already fast. So, if you've seen the Quadsuna set, Quadsuna works well with life and death. But I talked about previous video, I talked about how Cordelia could be decent with life and death, because she can have base. If she has plus speed, she can have 37 speed with a Brave Lance. That's not too bad, and her attack's not bad with the Brave Lance, so she's not too bad of a user of that. Hannah too could work. Well, she has built-in life and death, so she doesn't count. Even to a lesser extent, Raven with his Brave Axe, to a lesser extent too. So fast units with life and death work well, because the life and death alleviates the lost speed from the brave weapon. So they kind of would have speed if they like as if they'll have their actual speed, not the Brave Lance speed. So that's what the Life and Death is good for, and Zephiel is good for that. The only issue is that he only gives stuff. I think all units that have Life and Death, you can only inherit the fives. You can only inherit the third one if they're all 5 stars. So that's important to know to take note. Retribution Reprisal. On Zephiel, it's good, especially with his Wary Fighter. It actually makes sense. In terms of like an active skill, not really much inherit potential, and he gives Silver Sword. Like, why would you give up a Zephiel? Because, like I said, as a unit by himself, he's very good. I wouldn't wanna. That seems like a waste. So, just gonna come back full swing. I guess this is more like a character analysis than anything else. As a unit himself, he's built for what he's built. Specifically for HP, attack, and defense, and he's built to tank like an actual tank. Not as good as FE in a certain sense, but not bad either. Life and Death doesn't make sense. Very bad, very poor skill to have. Retribution Reprisal is a nice base. And Wary Fighter is really the icing the cake, because he wouldn't be much without the Wary Fighter. He would outspeed 24/7, outsped 24/7. I mean, if you can get outsped by a Sophia, that's pretty bad. Yeah. I mean, Sophia's like the second slowest or the third slowest unit in the game. So, in terms of skill and inherit, he really does have huge value. Because he gets Wary Fighter full as a 4-star on armored units. So if you're doing the armored unit quest right now, either you could use him or you could inherit his Wary Fighter onto like a Gwendolyn or Sheena, because they have the stat boosting skills for armored units, and they're both tanky on their own right. In their own right, they're just slow. That's the issue. Life and Death is an excellent skill to inherit, but not good on Zephiel at all. Like zero use on Zephiel, really. I do want to talk about a build. It will be basically the same as FE, really, but I'll talk about the build in a later video. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching, and later days.